Hi, everybody. It's me, Kathy, again. Um, I have said to myself I am going to do a little video every week. It's Saturday here in New Zealand, June 25th, 2011. I'm going to talk today about something about what's going on in the world. I'm going to probably make this a two-part video. I only have 8 minutes for each, so I will try and make this a two-part video. First, thank you for watching me. Thank you for listening, and I hope God is blessing you right now. Um, at the end of these videos, I'll give you a little invitation, and hopefully you'll contact me and let me know how things go for you. Today, I want to talk about all the natural disasters that have been going on lately, all around the world. We've had the earthquake in Japan. We've had a few earthquakes here at Christchurch, here in New Zealand, which has devastated a lot of people. The cleanup is going to take years. Japan had the tsunami as well. They've also had another earthquake. There have been tornadoes in the United States, in Oklahoma, Mississippi, floods all over, all kinds of just natural disasters seemingly to happen one upon another. Well, all of this, folks, was predicted in the Bible, and I'd like to turn your attention to the book of Matthew in the New Testament, what is commonly called the Olivet Discourse. Now, what was happening in here, Jesus was talking about, in fact, he was talking to his disciples because they had asked him a question. They wanted to know when they would see the end of the age. And he said to them, "Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many." False prophets, saying they're Jesus, saying they're the Messiah. "And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, and see that ye not be troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows." Folks, this is happening right now. This is happening all over the world, and it's happening much more quickly. You're going to see more and more of this happen. Jesus is predicting the end of the age, and it doesn't mean, like some people say, the end of the world. There is no end of the world. God had made a promise. Jesus, who is the Son of God, made a promise that the world would never end. He keeps his promises. But what he is saying here is that there's going to come a time of judgment on this earth. Now, I'm not sure exactly when this time of judgment will come, because there's only one thing more that needs to happen before what Christians call the Great Tribulation. And the only thing that has to happen before that, and I truly believe that this will happen, folks, I believe it with every breath that I take, is the Great Tribulation. But the rapture must happen before this can come on the scene. The rapture is the catching away of all believers who trust in Jesus Christ. He's going to save us from the horrible times that are going to be coming upon the earth. You can say I'm a kook, you can say I'm crazy, but I believe it's going to happen. There are millions of other Christians in this world that believe that this is going to happen. And I think it's going to be coming very soon. I can't tell you when. I'm not a date setter. I don't proclaim to know the time when Jesus is going to come. Only God knows. God the Father knows that. He's even kept it away from part of himself, which is his son Jesus. It's a triune God, remember? Three personalities in one Godhead. But the rapture of the church is something that we can be aware that it's getting closer. I can't give you a date. I'm not going to because I really don't know. Um, it's imminent, which means it could happen at any time. It could happen while I'm talking to you on this webcam. It could happen tomorrow. It could happen in 10 minutes. It could happen next week. It could happen next year. I don't know. But it's going to happen. And the prophecy that Jesus is talking about here is letting us know that when we see these things starting to come about, we'll know that we're getting very close. And we are, if you think about it. All the things that are happening in this world are happening exactly as the Bible has predicted. Every prophecy that the Bible has talked about, with the exception of the Antichrist and the Great Tribulation, have come to pass. After the rapture, you'll see things happening even more quickly. And I hope and I pray that you will call on the Lord Jesus to save you so that you don't have to go through that. Folks, I really believe that we are coming so close to what the Christians call the latter days. These are the latter days. Jesus is coming. Make no mistake. He is coming quickly. Once that happens, there will be a lull, I believe. But then there will be a man that's going to come on the scene, because this world is going to be in chaos when millions of people disappear right in front of your very eyes. Anyway, folks, I'm just trying to tell you that I care about the people of this world. I don't want to see anybody go through this time that's coming, because it will be here. And I urge you, if you don't, and I don't think you really need to take my word for it, but there is, search it out for yourself, folks. I'm asking you, just, if you're curious at least, well, how can she know these things? Search it out for yourself. There are many, many programs on the internet that you can check out for yourself. Now, my time is running out, so I'll continue this in another video. And I will give you some places where you can go. So, folks, see you in a few.